Hey, Mark. All right. So when it comes to apartments, I'm going to try to do and keep this underneath 5 minutes. And probably not going to get to everything. Um, the way it works is if you collect a last month in a security, you do not need to put the last month in a Massachusetts bank. But if you don't do that, you have to pay 5% interest every year. And that's the reason why I put both the last month and the security deposit into an escrow account all at the same time. Because if I'm going to pay whatever it is that the bank pays. So if you put all that money into a bank account, only thing that's due back to the resident is what the bank pays. If you keep that money separate, and there's reasons why they do this. It's for larger companies that have a lot of money for last month. I can explain that personally another day. So for me personally, last month security in this market right now, I collect for full first, full last, full security, just because we can. It protects us a little bit better. Make sure that we're not coming across any people that are playing any games. I put the full last and full security in an escrow account, a Massachusetts bank, and on the anniversary, and there's paperwork, and I'll show you all about that paperwork. On the anniversary, you are supposed to do one of two things. One, tell the residents that they can deduct X amount of interest off of their rent, and then you take that money out of that account, so it resets to the original amount. Or two, give them a check, take that money, give them a check, and send that back to them. We elect to, for accounting purposes, so that I can just see the same number over and over and over in our ledger. I take the money out, put it in the checking account, and then cut them a check and give them a check and say, "Here you go. Here's the $1.25 or whatever it is that's interest accrued in that time." Again, this paperwork, there's going to be a ton of other stuff that I need to go over with you as far as the paperwork that you need to do, set up the escrow account, forms that you need to have them initially sign when you first have them move in. You have to disclose what bank you're putting the money in, the account number. We have stuff that we can share with you to get you set up. So, um, I don't want to go into a ton of stuff, but that's the basic idea with the security deposits, escrow accounts, anniversaries, returning that money back, the forms back and forth, statement of condition, which I'm not sure if you're going to use our lease agreement or not. We have a standard blank version that you can have. That includes that statement of condition, a bunch of receipts of money coming and going, also stuff that you need to send. We, in our lease agreement, we put everything together as one packet. So it's all in there, and they get a copy, you get a copy, and it avoids less issues as far as, did you include this? Did you include that? Did you include this? Yes, everything's included. It's all in the packet. Try to protect yourself and have a tight enough lease that you have as minimal problems as possible. Um, when we get together, I will try to talk more about the stuff that you have to do, things that I'm probably missing here. But to answer that initial question, first, last security full, yes, you can do it, including a reasonable key fee if you decide to do that. Last, in security for us, we put all of it into an escrow account. Whatever accrues. They get that back at the end of the year or on the anniversary every single year, and that covers you legally. There's forms that we have them sign every single year saying that they received it. If you sent a check, you're going to get a check back anyways. Keep all that stuff, add it to their lease agreement. So every single year you've got all that paperwork, paper trail, stating that you did the right thing when you're supposed to be doing it. All right. So any questions, let me know. Again, we're going to talk. You said about a week you're going to be ready with that place. We'll talk more then. And I'll try to make sure I get everything out to you as far as what to do, what not to do, what we do, all that stuff. All right. Have a good day. Take care.